The Los Angeles Clippers have won 10 out of their last 12 games, and they will face the Lakers with no LeBron James tonight. What do we like in this game? I am Andy from wagertalk.com. We're going to break down the Clippers and the Lakers, taking a look at the WagerTalk live odds page. And if you don't use the WagerTalk live odds page, you're really missing out to try and get these best lines. Just go to wagertalk.com. On the top, you'll see something that says live odds. Just click on that. It gives you all the sports books and what their lines are. It makes line shopping really, really easy, so I encourage you to take advantage of that. And also, we've got a 5% play up in golf, and I've got a promo code for that a little bit later. But let's take a look at the live odds. And no LeBron. This opened at -6. It is all the way up to -9.5 at books. There's still a couple of nines out there at the time of recording this, but my guess is this gets to -9.5, maybe even -10, close to tip-off. Over-unders holding steady at 234. It opened at 231.5, so we've got movement up to 234. A few books have already started putting 234.5 out there. So let's take a look at some of these stats and see where they're going to lead us and what story they're telling us. So the Clippers, I mean, this James Harden trade, they have won that trade. That is such a home run trade for them. And you look at the Lakers, and the Lakers are 22-22. LeBron's been dealing with this ankle injury. They've won 3 out of 4. They had a really nice win against Oklahoma City, and they had a nice win against Dallas. They lost to Brooklyn. They're coming off a really big win against Portland. So there's a couple things going on, and one is both teams have a really nice rest advantage, and they have not been traveling. You know, the Lakers have not been on the road since January 13th, and the Clippers have just played 2 straight home games in Los Angeles. They haven't been on the road since January 14th, so we should have pretty rested teams outside of LeBron. So let's take a look at some stats here. I'm going to shorten it to the last 10 games, and there's a couple of very interesting things. The first is the pace. So the Lakers are third in pace the last 10 games. Clippers third to last. So the Clippers have not been pushing the pace at all, but the Lakers have been, which is interesting because the Clippers have been scoring a lot of points. But when you look at offensive rating, Clippers are number 1, and it's not even close. They are by far the number 1 team offensively over the last 10 games. So they're not playing fast, but they don't need to because they're so efficient once they get inside the half court. As far as offensive rating for the Los Angeles Lakers, nowhere near the Clippers. They are down in 21st. We look at the defensive rating, and teams aren't playing great defense, but they're not terrible. The Lakers are 16th, and the Clippers are 19th in defensive rating. So the big takeaway for me is just how efficient the Clippers are, and look at some of their totals here. I mean, against Brooklyn, they put up 125. Against Oklahoma City, they put up 128. They dropped the game at Minnesota, but before that, 128 to Memphis, 126 to Toronto, 138 against Phoenix. So they have obliterated their team total tonight, which is 121.5, and I think that's the play that I like, is the Clippers to get over 121.5. The games at home, 125, 128, 126, and 138. Those are their last 4 games at home. These teams played on January 7th. It was a 106-103 win for the Los Angeles Lakers, and they're just the Clippers did not shoot the ball very well. But at the same time, LeBron put up 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists, and those stats are not going to be in the lineup. Another guy that is not going to be in the lineup that's a pretty big deal is Zubac. He had 22 points and 19 rebounds. Now, Mason Plumlee's going to be in there, but Zubac, obviously a much better player than Plumlee. So there's a couple things that I think you can look at, and I'm going to get to this promo code for the 5% play that is coming up here in a bit. It's a 5% play in golf. We're 5-1 in golf plays this year. But if you're a same-game parlay bettor, I found this on DraftKings, and I really like this one. I do think the Clippers just win the game. So I'm going to drop this line on the Clippers to -2.5, and I'm going to same-game parlay that with Anthony Davis over 10.5 rebounds. He had 10, and that was in the last game against the Clippers, and that was with LeBron in there, and that was with Zubac playing. Now, no LeBron, and now you have Mason Plumlee inside. So I think Anthony Davis has a pretty nice game on the boards here. Clippers don't miss a lot of shots, but when they do, Anthony Davis is going to be the one. So I think the Clippers win. I like their team total over 121.5 outright. But if you're a same game parlay better, I really like that Clippers minus 2.5 and Anthony Davis over 10.5 rebounds. That gets you around minus 130. I mentioned the 5% play in golf. This is a play that is available on the offshores as well as the domestics. It's available everywhere. 5-1 in 2024 in golf plays, and I just love this golf play. I do not put out very many 5% plays in golf. I think I had 2 last year. I'm 4-2 in my last 6, and those go back a couple years. So when I do have a golf 5% play, go ahead and grab it. I bring up this because we have a promo code ACCESS7, ACCESS7. It gets you $30 off a 7-day pass. I encourage everyone to take advantage of that. It's a smoking deal. This play alone is $35. There's no reason to just buy this one play. Use a promo code ACCESS7. It gets $30 off a 7-day pass. We're plus 91 units in 2023, and we're already off to a great start in 2024, up plus 18 units. So way ahead of schedule, and I'm very excited about this 5% play. So let's cash on the Clippers to get over their team total, 121. Same game parlay bettors. Take a look at the Clippers minus 2.5 and over 10.5. Anthony Davis, alt rebounds. Those are my plays I like on this one. Good luck on your plays. I'm pulling for you. Let's keep building those bankrolls.